Hello, it's Rebecca Rice, and I wanted to talk with you a bit about uh, the new Toyota Sienna. Let's talk about that. I recently caught a commercial on TV that was talking about the new Toyota Sienna and its dual entertainment system, and the thought that seeing that commercial provoked, I think, was quite profound. And this is what that thought is. And it's thanks to the new Toyota Sienna dual view entertainment system, families with multiple children no longer have to play referee to arguments on what show to watch on the way to Walmart. I'm sure the kids that go to bed hungry every night think that's really cool. On average, there are 13 million children in our very own backyard going to bed hungry each and every night, while the rest of us pinches and scrapes for the finer things in life, like heated tile floors for the bathroom. I'm beginning to understand why "it takes a village to raise a child" has become a dying phrase. So just to be clear, while the other 75% of our nation is adding PlayStation 3s and Xboxes to their Christmas list, 15 million children don't even live to see another holiday. That is 15 million children a year that die because they didn't have enough to eat. Hitler will forever be remembered as being evil because he killed an estimated 6 million people. But we as Americans and the human race in general are turning a blind eye to an average of 15 million unnecessary deaths every year. I'm pretty sure that we've blown Hitler out of the water. How many times have we had to throw food away when cleaning out our refrigerators? And how many times did we leave our restaurant leftovers on a plate when we walked away from the table? Many people will proudly admit that they work hard for their money and they won't hand it over to someone who doesn't care to do the same. That may be true. Why should you give a couple of bucks to the dry heaving crack addict who loiters at the intersection down the road from your job? I could attempt to see the justification in that. That meth head made his bed, let him lay in it. But what about the children? They didn't ask to suffer for the sins of their fathers, and the only ones who can help them is us. I'm not saying don't buy the new Sienna. I'm not saying don't buy a Wii game system for your kid. What I'm saying is sit back, forget about all the things you want, and focus instead on all that you have. You'll be surprised how unimportant a new purse is, even if the lining in yours is ripped, when you really concentrate on the suffering of the innocent. We all need to be more involved. With our kids and all the kids of this generation, they will one day grow up and lead this nation. Children learn by example, and if we allow the misfortunes of the world and the sins of some parents to squander their hope, then what do we have to hope for? Romans 15:1 says, "We who are strong ought to bear with the failings of the weak, and not to please ourselves. Each of us should please his neighbor for his good, to build him up." So it's time we all pitch in, and it's time we start doing that. God bless.